Hey everyone, my name is Wedge and we're just rolling right through Masters 25 spoiler season. In today's video we have a ton of iconic awesomeness to look at, more sick watermarks, and solid reprints that make Masters 25 pretty decent. I do hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, make sure to hit that like button, helps out a lot. Whoa, what a great way to start the day. Coalition Relic is coming back. Not only is this card pretty expensive due to its absurd amount of play in Commander, but it's returning with that dynamite Future Sight watermark and new artwork that is striking to say the least. What a powerful shade of red. This is really in your face. Imagine this in foil. Oh, I definitely need one. Great way to start the day again. Rare slot, perfect. This is what I want the entire set to be, celebrating iconic cards in style. Surprisingly, at least to me, Lumenok Ascension is getting its first reprint ever. I swore it was reprinted somewhere before, but apparently not, which is why the card is worth $7. Amazingly powerful commander card, the Ascension sees consistent play in Aloro, Daxos, Pillowfort strategies, definitely a staple in the format, great reprint here, and of course the Zendikar watermark. I can't get enough of these watermarks. I will mention them about 800 times before the end of the video. That is your only warning, Godspeed. Promise of Boonrai is getting a reprint and is downshifted from rare to uncommon. This is not a card I expected to come back, and while it isn't incredibly popular, there are some Commander players that can now get foil versions a bit cheaper for their Caretaker or wrist decks. It's not bad, I'll take it. Hey, rest in peace. I was getting a bit worried this hadn't been reprinted at all since its original printing and Return to Ravnica, creeping up to $8 each. Basically anyone who plays Modern and can produce white mana puts Rest in Peace in their sideboard, as they should. From Burn to Bogles to Affinity, doesn't matter. Rest in Peace is one of those universally sought after sideboard cards. Personally, I think it's a miracle it didn't cost more before this, but thankfully with this reprint at rare and the same iconic, beautiful artwork, players will be able to get the Graveyard Hoser easier than ever, dodging a financial bullet, which this would have been in a year or two easy. More value at the rare slot, yes, Pact of Negation is returning, thank goodness this isn't a mythic rare. Played in many modern combo decks as an insurance policy, Pact of Negation is definitely one of the more infamous counterspells in all of Magic. I think it makes perfect sense in the set. The watermark looks great, and Ad Nauseam players, Grishol brand players, and Amulet Titan players will rejoice now that they won't have to pay $30 each for these. Definitely an important reprint. Whoa, blast from the past up in here. Hell's Caretaker, all the way back from Legends, is making its first appearance since 9th edition. For those who don't know, Hell's Caretaker is a relatively prominent commander card in sacrificing graveyard-based strategies. You'll often see Marin and Sidisi players running the Caretaker. Did not expect it in the set at all, but it's absolutely playable and people enjoy it. So many of these cards are just out of left field to me. It's a little weird, you know? Now this next card isn't worth a whole lot, but it's from one of my favorite sets of all time and I'm totally okay with it taking up a rare slot. Lakadis' Champion. I know many of you weren't playing back in Torment, but this brings me back, and I gotta say the Torment watermark is looking great. Do you want to open it in a box? No. Do you want to draft it? Yes. Yes you do. You want to draft this all day. Oh, Lakadis' Champion. What a beautiful tentacle man beast. Next up is a very interesting reprint, Nettle Sentinel. The $4 common was only ever printed in Eventide and has garnered a lot of popularity in elf decks in every format known to Magic-kind. The Sentinel is too good to ignore. I think this is a great common reprint and brings some much needed value to the common slot. This is what we're looking for. This is what makes sets valuable. Power in the commons and uncommons. Good on Wizards for this one. Oh, thank goodness. You do not know how relieved I am that Corsair Crewfix is getting reprinted. You might think I'm joking, but I'm not. Corsair has become a popular card in Commander, to say the least. Basically a green staple at this point. If left unchecked and not reprinted, it would have gone the way of Oracle of Moldiah, which is $30. Speaking of, that card should be reprinted, gosh darn it. But anyways, Corsair is a solid reprint for Commander players. Good to keep the supply high on this one, always in demand. Alrighty, what's next? Tree of Redemption? Why? I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Tree of Redemption is a cool card, but they had all of Innistrad to choose from. This is where you go? Not Snapcaster or Mayor of Avabrook or a Falconwrath or, I don't know, pretty much any other mythic besides Essence of the Wild. Again, I like Tree of Redemption, just it feels really out of place to me. That's all, And boom goes the dynamite. Animar Soul of Elements is back, and this is a welcome reprint for basically all Commander players everywhere. Not only has Animar never been reprinted ever, but it's also never had the opportunity to be foil. At $30 each before the card was spoiled, it desperately needed this, and now with players playing more Commander than ever, perfect time to bring it back. Makes sense as a mythic, couldn't be happier here. Foil Animar, yes! This may not seem like a big deal to some of you, but the fact that Ash Barrens is getting a reprint in a set with actual foil cards, huge deal. This stupid amazing card has only ever been in a Commander product, so it hasn't had the foil treatment. We've spoken before about how cards that couldn't be foil before are going to be expensive now. This one is no different. You open this in foil, hold on tight, everyone's gonna want it. Ooh, Pendelhaven reprint, very nice. And with the Legends watermark, this is going to look great in foil. Commanding a price tag around $5 each, Pendelhaven is an elf and infect mainstay in Modern and Legacy. With this new look, foils will not be cheap. Seriously, those watermarks, I'm swooning. Again, solid value here, and even though it's less than the price of a booster, Pendelhaven is basically currency to a lot of players, so it could be much worse. We're almost to the full spoiler of Masters 25. I need to know what you're thinking about the set. I'm conflicted. I think I'm letting my excitement for new artwork and watermarks cloud my judgment a bit. Don't get me wrong, there's value in this set, and it's definitely going to help cheapen a lot of important cards. But things like Tree of Redemption confuse me. Anywho, let me know what you're thinking. I'd love to hear what you have to say about all of this as we approach the full set spoiler. Give me your thoughts. I missed you, dang it. I'll be back tomorrow with more Masters 25 coverage, and until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. This video was brought to you in part by TCGplayer.com. Masters 25 has a bunch of goodness in it, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm buying a box in search of awesome watermarks. Solely for that, I may have a problem. Anyways, if you're interested in buying a box of the new set as soon as it releases, you can pre-order on TCG Player right now. If your local game store is charging way too much or doesn't have pre-orders at all, $185 shipped right to your door as soon as the set releases. Fair price, easy peasy, just click the link on the screen, it helps everyone, we all get to hug each other, it's amazing, enjoy!